The visitor was the rogue himself, a younger version, one he remembered, one without the knowledge, the time to think, but different in many other ways. A creation, an amalgamation, made of the stuff of nightmares, born from the dreams, the bad dreams of a goddess. It was him, and not him. Possibilities swelled with this new development. He wanted to meet in person, to free the rogue from his imprisonment. A trap, obviously. He would do the same. But this was a chance to test all of the things that he had learned. So, he gave his younger self the benefit of his years of pondering and how these connections could be wielded in their favor. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Mercenaries of Mischief. I, of course, am your benevolent Dungeon Master, Puck, and I am joined today by these Mercenaries of Mischief, which I will now introduce in no particular order. She's got a loosening grip, but not on her weapon. Norbog the Hugbear is here with us today. Also, joining us today is Penithan Wright, rethinking his rituals a little bit, maybe. I don't know. That wasn't my best one. I'll do better next week, I promise. Also, looking to make a wish on our magic dragon, we have Angelo joining us today. Also joining us, playing games with devils yet again, Miss Lilith Singer is here with us today. Thinking of a million ways to get out of this mess, we of course have Mr. Koshano the Quick joining us today as well. Thank you all so much. Now, when last we left our heroes, did it do the thing right? I think it might have done the thing right. Anyways, when last we left our heroes, our party had disavowed themselves of the Avalon Knights Academy, set out to sea on the Friendship, with the goal of figuring out what threats still loom on the horizon that could threaten to keep personal threats, enemies that may rise up over time. You know, we all have those things, troublesome exes, that sort of thing. Difficult family members. This happens from time to time. So they set out to go see if they could tie up these loose ends before they threatened the people that they care about, but also to discover more about themselves, because it became clear over the years of adventure that perhaps they are not in the place they should be, or perhaps there's another life waiting for them that they're yet to discover. So it was a journey of self-discovery for many of our heroes on this trip. They met with Puck, learned some new things about Misty Moon, met some unusual bugbears, and finally encountered Lilith's long-talked-about family. They were threatened by Lilith's eldest sister, Liana. Lilith was kidnapped. Penn was kidnapped by Erasia's Script, the apprentice of his wayward uncle. But eventually the party came back together, and under the threat of friends being killed, laid siege to Lilith's family castle, now infested with devils, at the behest of an infernal gang lord known as Moloch Ball. In the midst of this, while placing cups on dragons and generally kicking infernal ass up and down the hallways, the Dungeon Master used one of his handy-dandy bonuses that he gets from this beautiful audience and sent them all to the abyss. And there, the party has been separated. Norbog, Penn, and Koshano are gathered together, each being tempted by a voice from their past, while Lilith is floating above everything, placing wagers with a mysterious devil that nobody knows exactly who he is. In the midst of all of it, Angelo is also being tempted by a voice from another life. But Angelo has had a little friend appear at just the right moment. We'll get to that in just a moment. For now, we join our friends back in the abyss. That's not the button I wanted to push. There we go. That's the button I wanted to push. Come on, fingers. Showtime. All right. So we join now with Lilith and this nameless devil who could be anyone. I have not officially said who he is.
Pretty sure you said his name at some point.
No, that was after the show. But
whoops.
Who could be anyone is speaking with Lilith. And Lilith has expended an ultimate, of which I have already erased on my handy-dandy sheet here. Perfect for record keeping. You know, notebooks. You have them in video games. Anyways, you have used an ultimate to thaumaturgy to your friends out into the abyss. Is that correct? So your voice goes out. Your message to your friends to not give out echoes throughout the abyss. And the devil leans forward. Thumbing the scales, are we? I knew I liked you. I think I'll do a little bit of that myself.
Copycat. Can't think of anything original yourself.
Tit for tat, Miss Singer, tit for tat. Meanwhile,
I really do hate you.
oh, you wouldn't be the only one. There are billions. But our heroes, now Penn, Koshano, Norbog, gathered in the abyss, hear the voice of Lilith echoing out through this place, telling you to fight and not give up, to stay alive.
That one was real, right? That wasn't in our heads. You guys heard that one too, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's here. Koshano will... Yeah, he's asked this voice to show its face.
Of course.
Does it show up?
You want it to show its face. Frustratingly, it is not showing its face to your commands. It says, I can't just come out for you. You need to step forward.
Hold on. This isn't how you do it. You're vague about details, but this isn't how you do it. No, if you want to make you want to negotiate, you want to make some sort of deal, whoever you are, come out, show your face, show who you really are. I'm very amenable to deals, especially right now. But otherwise, just fuck all the way off. Like, fuck you. I'm not playing this. I got shit to do.
Is Koshano saying this out loud?
Yeah.
Very well.
Especially so that Penn and Norbog can hear. And then I'll turn to them. Guys, this is a bunch of bullshit. No, this is a bunch of horseshit. And Koshano will... oh, wait. You see... What I gotta see what level it is. What level is the spell? Okay. So, you see Koshano's little pearl ring that he wears, kind of like fizzles. as he casts Sending to Lilith. Hey, I don't know what's going on. Something's trying to offer us shitty deals. Remember, you're an entertainer. You're entitled to an agent if you want help negotiating.
Do I receive that?
I do have one more.
Cruel. So cruel.
No, you know what? You received this one. I'm gonna save that. I got plans for it.
You.
Agent. I'm on my agent. Here, now. And he said, fuck you, so I win.
Excuse me.
Excuse you.
No, he said all the way off.
It's on the same plane.
I
Oh,
did
is
also
it?
say fuck you. I did also say.
He did say fuck you.
Want to play back the tape?
Agent.
Can we check the
Chat.
Can we check the replay?
Chat, can we get a confirmation on that?
Replay from the sidelines. Okay. Very well. While this is happening, to Norbog. It's so easy for her to tell you to stay alive, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's pretty easy for me to just stay alive no matter what. That's kind of what I do.
Yes. But none of them would stay alive without you. It's so exhausting. Being responsible for all of them.
That has stayed alive through this so far, and we just did one of the hardest fights we've had in a long time. And I didn't particularly help most of them in that fight, even.
Still, you know it is not your life to be dragged around with people like this.
What's the fine print? Koshano said there would be fine print, and loath as I am to say it, Koshano's usually right, so what's the fine print? Just cut to the chase.
The fine print is you walk away. You lose your attachments.
That's kind of the plan after all this, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Why sooner rather than later?
Why does it matter?
Because my friends have unfinished business. And I said I would see it through.
But they've already gone off the end. You couldn't prevent the things you wanted to prevent them from doing. Each and every one of them has let you down. Why not let them?
I can get them through hell and then leave.
All right. And finally to Penn. After all we did for her, we helped her. We gave her the power she needed.
Who is her?
Lilith.
Yeah, what about Lilith? Lilith's great. Lilith's fine. I just heard Lilith.
Telling you to fight while she sits up in the top and watches over. You gave her all that power. Why doesn't she free you?
I'm sure she's working on it. That's what Lilith does.
Does she?
I think
Lilith does what she wants, like we do.
Yeah. And we do. I don't... Are you coming or are you staying? Because I don't think we're going to be here much longer. So, like...
I'm waiting for you.
But I'm
Without
waiting
me,
for
you're
you.
going to be here forever. Don't you understand?
No. I don't.
I'm the only escape you have. Leave them behind. They don't understand you like I do. You know this in your heart.
You were closer with the previous draft, and the fact that you've changed tactics halfway through makes me real skeptical that you're even real or that you have anything to share with me. And I look down at my tome and I kind of run my thumb across the eye of the cover. And I'm like, please let me see the truth. And I have my eyes closed, and a third, like, spectral little shimmering eye slowly blinks open on my forehead. And this is Devil's Sight. I can see normally up to 120 feet in magical and non-magical darkness. And I'm just trying to see what I'm looking at here. Is he out there? Is there anything out there? I know Norbog told us there were things out there.
Yes.
Fiends, specifically fiends, were out there.
You see all manner of devils. Hulking pit fiends. Ice devils. Tons of spiny devils. Bearded devils. Imps of all varieties. Swarming, lurking about you in a circle. Like wolves, waiting for prey to separate.
And I don't see the Moldavos.
You do not see Blackwind anywhere in the crowd. Or at least not any version of him that you recognize.
Yeah. And as a second point, I will not step forward, but I will let go of anyone I'm holding on to so that I can do this because I need my hands.
Do you say anything or do you just do it?
What they see is me let go, and they just hear me say, Moldavos Blackwind. And from that third eye in my forehead, a psychic lance beam shimmers out into the distance. And if he is in this room, and that is his name, it hits him.
It shoots out into the blackness.
And doesn't hit
It's
anything?
nothing.
I am
And then,
panicking because you dropped my hand and said the name of someone I hate. I genuinely don't know what has happened, and I'm
You
flailing
did
a
see-
little next to you.
You did see a beam shoot out of my forehead.
And the fuck you just do,
and yeah,
Penn?
I turn around, I'm like, they're liars. None of them are actually here. And in Abyssal, I just kind of gutturally am like, you're liars. None of you are actually here.
Why isn't anything attacking us? If we're surrounded by fiends, why don't they step forward?
They need us to
think
step into
it's
the
a-
darkness.
Thing? Yeah. I
don't
think
know
if
if
we
it's-
separate, that makes a statement.
Yeah, do I know anything about the abyss? Like, there's something of when you land, you get a safety zone or some shit? Or does this seem unique to us?
This seems unusual. If you were to compare it to anything, it's like when a pack of prey animals stalks a herd. As long as the herd is tight and grouped, they don't attack. They wait to break someone off.
We're waiting to see which one of us is the little sickly one.
Yeah. They're afraid of us. They're afraid of us when we're grouped together.
So what if we walk forward together? I mean, we got to get out of here somewhere.
Well, Lilith's somewhere doing something. Obviously.
Can any of us get to Lilith? Can't you guys do that magical walking thing where you just open a door somewhere?
That I have to know where it's at.
Yeah,
In my
like, I can
defense,
just-
sometimes you forget you can do magic.
I can go small
do
distances.
forget.
If I try to shadow jump here, it's like go literally
Everything's
anywhere. The whole
shadow.
place is fucking shadow. Yeah.
Yeah, I can call I can phone a friendly demon that we know. Because these are devils, right? These are all devils around us.
The
These are
Abyss?
devils here.
Yeah, I can call Abyss's Gaze, who I've worked with a lot of times. And technically, when I summon him, he can't do anything I tell him not to do, at least for a minute.
Well, yeah, sounds like he's looked this place over a lot. Might have some answers.
Okay, cool.
You know.
Is that the consensus? Are we all cool with that?
Yeah, well, I'm glad the
I
dungeon
agree.
master.
I got.
So yeah, I'll start drawing a little circle, and
Got
then
you,
I'm like, hey, Abyss's Gaze. I know you're probably like 3 doors down, but like, can you like come over here?
All
And
right.
I summon a demon about it.
So you summon a demon about it.
Sure.
While Penn is summoning demons, we go back to Angelo. But just as we go back to Angelo, we stop up at this luxury box, watching everything unfold. Fair play. Seems you're 3 for 4. But there's still one more person in play. Shall we see what happens? Lilith, I will take your silence for compliance.
I'm sorry, you're talking to me.
I understand it's quite riveting what's going on with your friends. You're likely just lost in thought.
Yeah, that happens. Got a lot on my mind. I wonder
course.
why.
Oh. Come now. I've been so accommodating. Let's see how the 4th unfolds, shall we?
Wait, what?
The 4th.
The 4th? Oh. I mean, I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm sure it's fine. Everything's fine. And also,
Super encouraging. I believe you. Really. You've sold me.
so am I gonna get my agent?
We'll see. The game's about to wrap up from the looks of it.
Please?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you confused? Do you think I'm here to accommodate you?
Most people do.
No. That's not what happens here.
Just join the bandwagon. It's gonna be a great time.
No. I am the wagon. I'm all the wagons.
No, it's I'm the wagon.
Of course, honey. Let's watch.
Why else are you bothering me all the time? You want to hang out with me? Just say it and admit it.
Why are you
I
so
bothered
sus-
you twice. Meanwhile, with Angelo. Angelo, as this tiny shining claw has gripped your finger out of your pocket, and your new friend, this shining light dragon Shumu, has spoken to you. You hear Lilith's voice echoing out over everything.
I will stay alive. I will remember myself. Knowing I don't have any idea that she can't hear me back. I think we could just hear each other.
Got
You
this.
too. I had bardic inspiration still left. It would, but I don't. So
All right. So you have done something to your sword through your concentration. You have merged your old version, your alternate self version sword with your new sword. And Shumu has grasped your hand just slightly out of your pocket and asked you if it is time.
when you, I remember there was a blast of light, and it shone.
Shumu kind of shined a light in the area, and you could see the devils around you.
Could my friends see them too? Did it light up for them too?
No.
Just me.
The abyss is a thick place.
Fair. I don't respond to Shumu right away. Kind of in awe of the fact that the swords merged. I will guide Shumu because he's a small dragon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Up onto my shoulder, and I'll say almost, and take my drum and lay my sword on the ground, almost ritualistically, and play my drum softly. I'm going to try and tap into the gift of my father to see if I can uncover the visions of what could be with all these devils and all these demons and my friends.
All right. And as you play this drum and you try to uncover the visions, you see many unsettling visions of you and your friends being picked off one by one by these devils, kind of swooping in from the sky, snatching you up and pulling you into the darkness, screaming. And as you do this, Shumu shines brighter and brighter, kind of illuminating the area around you, pushing back the darkness. To the point that, Penn, you can see it in the distance with your devil sight. And in fact, all of you can hear some music.
Do any of you see that?
See what? No, but do you hear that?
How far in the distance is it? 'Cause I got
It's like very
super
chill
psyched, too.
drums for the abyss.
It's the chillest drums in the abyss.
Like this
Doesn't Angelo play drums?
druid hippies. What did you see? You saw something, Penn?
It's that way, and I point in the distance where I can see the light.
Did your demon show up?
Abyss's gaze arises in front of you. And then, like, okay, so here's how this sequence of events plays out.
Okay.
And I'm sorry in advance.
Oh no.
So, Abyss's gaze shows up and kind of looks horrified around. Why did you bring me here? What did I do to you? And then, like, claws drag him away into the darkness.
I'm with him. Can I react to this?
Do you want to?
Yes.
Do you have an
All right.
alternate?
How would you like to try and save him?
Yes, I want to try to save him. What the fuck, man?
You summoned him into the hornet's nest.
Yeah, but like they haven't grabbed us. Why would they grab him? Is how I'm feeling.
Wait, he was a demon? Not a devil?
I summoned a demon into the devil problem because I was afraid to summon a devil into the devil problem. In
Man,
case
you kind of summoned a rat into a viper den there, bud.
But he's in our little pack. What?
Yeah, but you're not friends.
I think he's kind of easier to grab. There's a weird sort of.
How are you gonna save him, bud?
Okay, here's my question.
Okay.
Will you allow me? I've done this in the past, but I know this is one of those. Will you allow me to cast another concentration spell if I use an ultimate while casting this concentration spell?
Absolutely, sir.
Wall of Force, and now we get to roll to see if I break my staff, which is fun.
Oh shit!
Well, if it isn't the consequences of my actions.
Hey, I went into this willingly over our demon that I summoned. If I roll a nat 1 on this
are we gonna
D20
die?
roll,
We might die.
it'll just. Nope, I rolled a 16. We're good.
Okay, you're all right.
So I was like, and it kind of vibrates violently with the last cast, and then poof. And I'm like, okay, cool, we're good. Don't worry about it. And there is now a wall of force surrounding us as all these claws tried to come in. Because fuck that.
It's just like
I hate to
boom, boom,
nitpick.
boom,
Did
boom,
you just
boom, 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 boom.
did you just run the staff of power to empty?
And you see it normally, like the runes on the front are glowing, and like as I cast, the runes go down, and it's like there's no light in it right
All right,
now.
look, man.
Goes
I
to
know
E.
this is kind of a tight spot, but arguably we've been in worse. So before you do anything that could kill us all, like please check in.
Oh, that for the record, casting this to empty doesn't make it explode like
It doesn't
we talked
explode
about. That it does. It just breaks. In
Oh,
fact,
thank God.
the more charges,
I-
the more
yeah.
charged it is, the more strong the explosion is when you break it. So if you break it when
Okay.
it's at like 1, it does.
I
nothing.
misread that whole part of the. Like I know we kind of
you're-
went over it, but we had a lot going on at the time.
We did,
Oh.
and I stick it in my bag and I pull out the.
Yeah, this
the
is
staff of the
fascinating.
Father.
Why did you summon a demon?
Your demon
'Cause
is
they-
clinging to you.
It's okay, man. I'm sorry. You're from the abyss.
I can die here.
Okay, well,
We
look.
can die here too. You're not special, buddy.
Is your name actually? Do you have something to do with the abyss? Do you know your way around here, or are you just like?
I lurk in the shadows, feast upon the living. This is devil territory.
It's okay,
Yeah,
man.
well,
We're
this
in
is
a bubble.
This is the zone of evil order.
Hmm.
The what, man? All right, look. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. I will. Can you? Are you gonna be able to help us, or if we let this wall down, are you gonna be in trouble?
Help how? I am compelled to obey.
That, man. All right. Look, I'm just saying. Like, how small can you get? Can you get in here? And there's an undead hand under my hat. Like, I'm like, can you get
Yes.
under my hat?
Yes, I can get under your hat.
Okay, cool. You can get in my hat when we leave here, and that way nothing will get to you, and I'll fuck it up if it does. And I look at Norbog and Koshano, I'm like,
Thank you, Summoner. Thank
yeah,
you.
no.
You're doing stuff. You're proactive, so you know. I guess that's
okay. If worse comes to worse, I'll cease concentration on having you here,
Yeah.
and then we just have to it's just a couple minutes, and then you can go home.
So, all right.
Can
you-
Like you were saying, I guess we all try to move together.
Do I have your permission to flee?
Do you want to leave right now? Because if you do, I'll let you go. I feel bad.
No, I want to wait until there is a safer moment to escape. I am a minor demon.
Oh shit, if I summoned him here, normally when he unsummons, he goes back to his plane, but does that mean he just has to like get somewhere?
Yeah,
from
he has to
here?
walk home now.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'll make sure we get you out of here, man. Oh fuck. I didn't think this through.
I didn't think this through could be Penn's tagline.
That's fair. Just stay under my hat and I'm like, Handy, hold the base down.
He's like, you feel him like clutching your hair, like with inside. This, you've never seen a shadow demon terrified, but this shadow demon is terrified.
Oh boy.
What did this
So-
accomplish?
He was supposed to be able to guide us out of here. I thought he'd be like, oh yeah, you just take a right and
Can
then
he-
a left.
well-
and...
Can he tug on your hair Ratatouille style and Ratatouille us out of here?
I don't
yeah,
know
can you
how.
like see through my hat, man?
Can we go
Can
back
we
to
Shatatouille
the?
this?
We saw a shining beacon that sounds like it could be Angelo, and maybe move in that direction. Because I don't know for certain, but I'm not sure if the abyss has like geography. I think kind of by name, it's sort of an endless expanse that curls in on itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's move together. And doing the least I can possibly do is I'm going to druidcraft a little flame in my hand to try and keep some of the shadows at bay. And I'll hold out my hand to either of the other two to start walking us forward, and I'll take the lead.
I hold my hand out like I'm like lighting my hand. It's just produce flame because I could do that, but I like the idea of I'm like, oh yeah, let me get a light, and then I have it now. You have yours too, obviously. I just also have mine to give a little more room, and I hold it out
All right.
I'm also like, man, I'm glad we killed that demon. Woof. I hate it, and I killed it, and in an
Great
awakened
job.
mind, I'm like, I'm lying. Don't listen to him. I love you.
I am so scared right now, Summoner.
It's okay, man. I'm sorry.
The front lines of the blood war is something, but to be on this far behind enemy lines without any other demons.
You do this to creatures, and
We
you
had
like
a demon
insist
with
that they are your
us.
friends. Like this is the entirety of your interactions.
I know. Well, what happened? Does that mean? It's like
I'm
I
just
start
saying,
to say it,
if
and I don't.
If you really
because I
want
don't
these
wanna
things to
bring
be
it
your
up.
friends, maybe like summon them for a trip to the hot springs or something.
We do. I've summoned him for lunch many days. We've talked about his depression and like all the stuff he's been going through with his relationships. Like it's been a lot. We've been through some stuff. It's just been a while.
You did summon me to that brothel to eat all those angels. It was a good day.
Yeah, I'm not gonna mention that one out loud. So yeah, we're walking. Woo.
Yep.
Where's the other demon we came with?
So that entire like course of
That's
events.
Norbog's demon.
What demon? Oh, Spike. We don't know where Spike went. He didn't show up with us. And I'm only mildly concerned about Spike. If Spike dies. If he lives, great. But I'm a little more worried about me and everyone else.
This is valid.
So while this is all unfolding in the luxury box, Lilith is there with this nameless, powerful demon who could be anybody, and this entire chain of events unfolds in front of the two of you, and he's like, "You are just all walking chaos, aren't you?"
For a dull moment.
Well, let's see if they can reunite, and we'll call it a victory, shall we?
Oh, Penn. Just seeing that whole thing happen.
So, Angelo, while you're playing your drum, you're seeing all these different visions, all these different versions. You're seeing kind of horrifically like a bunch of alternate versions of your friends being destroyed around you in various
I
ways.
probably wouldn't watch very much of that for very long. It would be
Yeah.
kind of like sword back in sheath. Dragon, it's time for the thing, but I don't know what are you talking about unleashing all of the thing that you trapped? And like, can you get me to my friends first? And I don't want my friends to die because of what you're doing, but you should do the thing.
Okay. I think they're coming. Can you hold out a bit longer?
They're coming to me?
Yes.
I have a moment of being almost shocked. Like, I save people. People don't save me. I'm, in my head, not worth saving. So there's like this moment of like feeling like I have friends for real. And it's very hopeful. It's warm feeling. And I kind of just cuddle Mushu. I can hold out long enough for friends.
Keep playing. They can hear you.
I keep playing.
Very well. So, if you guys move as a group, you're able to kind of move through this. Occasionally, you'll see like a clawed foot or something move out of the way or away from you as your little circle moves through this place. Occasionally, a wing will cut into view and then cut out again, or a tail will snake away out of your sight.
I hate this. It feels like walking like waist deep in the ocean and something just brushes you every now and again.
Just be like, hi, maybe I'm a rock, maybe I'm a carnivorous monster. Okay, bye. Isn't it fun to swim?
I mean,
and step by step. Oh, okay. Just as you guys move through this, the sound is getting louder and louder, and you begin to see the light kind of cut through the darkness.
Angelo!
And
Hey, you?
eventually,
Or is this some other bullshit vision?
Once we're
Can I
within
hear him?
120 feet,
yeah,
I
you
can see
hear
him. And I'm like,
And in the
Don't
midst
stop.
of these
Koshano, I
swirling
can hear you.
fiends, you can see Angelo as well. Yeah.
As soon as I see them, I run to them.
All right.
All right.
I actually think I would grab onto Norbog. And this is probably
Aw.
the first time I've given someone a hug without asking.
Yeah, I'll give Angela a full hug back.
Shadow's gonna
He was out here alone.
eyeballing Angelo a little bit. Try to size up if it's really in. Nothing else has like come out into the light, so he's pretty confident.
Angelo is also being accompanied by this glittering dragon, this kind of serpent-like dragon made up of these golden points of light.
Oh, the dragon thing.
And-
Yeah, that's okay. That's it.
Hey, Angela, it's okay. It's okay. Whatever you heard, they lie. Whatever you heard out here, it's a lie.
Actually, somehow I was smart enough to know that.
Angela, you
But I
are
didn't-
smart.
I didn't think anybody would come for me, if I'm honest. I was thinking about jumping into Spike's arms, but I just missed him, and now I was all alone, and I just figured you'd go save the world without me.
Why would we do that?
I don't know. Sometimes your loyalties as a group are hard to understand.
Extremely fair.
That's fair. Yeah.
Up in the skybox, indeed.
I don't understand why. What? Trustworthy.
No, you're right. It's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway,
no.
Either way, I think we've got, Shumu. We had the box with the sadness. Remember, Penn? And I
Yeah,
think
the-
Shumu's ready to do something with it.
Is it still a box of sadness, or did he clean it up?
I think he cleaned it up. I looked to Shumu.
Nod.
All right, so
And
now,
now
it should
he's
be
like
ready
a weapon
to
or something.
Wait, hold on. Can this thing? I addressed the dragon directly. Can this thing soak up all of the sorrow in the abyss? That seems a little.
That's.
Wait, are you calling Shumu a thing?
No, the box.
no, the box.
Oh,
I'm
Okay.
asking Shumu, as a person who's who
Oh,
knows a lot
good.
about the situation. Yeah.
No, it was I who cleansed the box. It is now full of a different energy, something purer, something kinder. But it cannot absorb new energy.
What is that gonna do if we open it here? Is it gonna like break the abyss? Is that-
maybe all of the demons and devils will just be like happy, and there'll be sunshine in the abyss.
Or maybe they'll all spill out into the prime material. We won't know until we try.
None of us have any better ideas.
All right, this is getting out of hand. Time for the bonus round.
Well, hold on. What?
Peons!
Lilith, you never
of the
responded to your
abyss.
sending. You know you can
Oh,
do
I
that,
can
right?
respond? I can?
Sending.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Koshano!
Go
That's it.
on.
That's just the entire sending. Didn't use the other 24 words.
I think they should be. Or she's just yelling more.
Mortals of the abyss. I'll let Lilith figure out what else she's going to say as he gives this speech. You're welcome to put it in.
How generous of you. Can you guys get to me real quick? Or actually, can you just let me go? They did their thing.
Oh, I'll let you go in a minute, right after the choice. Mortals of the abyss. I offer you a trade. A very simple trade. You may leave the abyss and return home safe and sound, free to leave all of these troubles that you have behind. A good deal, wouldn't you say?
I mean, we're really
With
going to
I
be
trust
jumping
the other half.
Yeah.
right back into a frying pan.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Also,
no
what are we
frying
giving
pan.
up?
Back
Yeah.
home.
You only did half the
You-
deal.
you did-
We need the
yeah.
rest.
What's
Leave
the
without
like-
your friend Lilith.
No, that's
No.
stupid.
No,
Asshole!
I pull out the flute. And I'm gonna play this thing.
Is it like, are you
Do
really
it.
just trying to spit a verbal contract at me in the abyss here?
It's not a verbal contract, it's a trade. I get Lilith and you go home.
We can go home if we want. Fuck you.
Why should we? You're acting like we're gonna
You can go
trust
back
you.
home to a castle full of devils and all these problems. I take Lilith, your problems go away. You go back home in peace. I think that is a great deal.
Well, I mean,
Except
if you take
we,
Lilith,
we willingly chose to be here in the first place. We knew we were coming to solve some of Lilith's problems. So, like, this is not news to us that
Yeah.
we're dealing with her issues.
we've really got
Yeah,
no
I
stake
did
in the
want that.
castle situation if Lilith's not there. So it kind of breaks our
Is your
whole.
friend Lilith worth all this trouble? Ask
Yeah.
yourselves.
Oh,
I'm worth it. If I'm worth saving, everyone's worth saving.
I think you're underestimating her value. You're just being a dick. Like, there's the reason you
I
want
think
her, right?
both.
Oh no,
Do we
I
recognize?
just
do we
want to
recognize
flex
this
and see what
voice?
happens.
Do we recognize this voice, my dear dungeon master, who we may have talked to in the past, or may not?
Not necessarily, because he can kind of sound like whatever he wants.
Yeah.
hey,
That's
hey! I know what I want to say for the rest of the sending.
Okay.
Can you all just say "fuck you"?
Like coordinatedly.
Hey, guys, she wants us all
Oh,
to
it's-
just say "fuck you." So like on the count of three,
Like-
you want to do it like in unison?
Oh,
Like everybody
Yes.
raises their
Okay.
hands and say "fuck
Okay.
okay.
you." No,
Is it
it'll
1,
be-
2, 3, go or 1, 2, 3?
Yeah.
It'll be,
Is it
it'll be
on three
one,
or-
2.
I
It's on-
cannot
it's on
believe
go.
how long we are taking to make.
I'm gonna do,
It's on
we're gonna do
go?
1, 2,
Okay.
3, go. No, it's
Okay.
good. Angelo, no. This is gonna be great. She's good. Like she'll really appreciate it.
This is going to be amazing.
Okay.
Oh wait,
like,
I have a question.
I don't have any more bardic
Once they get
inspiration,
it
but if somebody
together.
else does, this would be an opportunity.
Wait, Angelo. And I put my
Friends are
shoulder.
incredible.
I put my hand. This is all an awakened mind for me.
Yes.
And
He's
I
just
put my
watching you guys like mill about with each.
In a huddle.
I put my hand on Angelo's shoulder. I was like, Angelo, when we say the fuck you, can you open the box?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
okay,
that'd be
okay,
great.
all right. So this would be great. Hold on, this is gonna be a really great moment. I think it's really gonna inspire Lilith. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to say we have a counter offer, and then we're all gonna stick up our middle fingers and say "fuck you," and then you open the box. All right.
Are you still
This is
gonna
be epic.
count?
This is gonna be theatrical. No. I'm just gonna say we have a counter offer.
Taking a
I'm gonna look
very
over to you
long
guys,
time.
and we'll do it. We'll just feel it out. All right. It'll be great. It'll be great. All right.
What?
All right. Everybody ready?
Okay, great.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go. Okay, we've discussed it. We have a counter offer. Fuck you! Oh, come on, guys. You were supposed to do it at the time. Ah, god damn it. Just open the box.
Supposed to count.
It's like fuck you.
Amazing. Congratulations, Lilith. You win. Well done.
Say it again.
Congratulations, Lilith. You win.
Say it again.
No, now you only get 2.
Well, that's more than what I was expecting from you. So
Well, now here's your prize.
yeah, we didn't discuss that.
Well, I'm not always free with details. You get to go back. You
Okay,
get to face Moloch Ball.
great.
I will hinder him slightly. Good luck.
Hinder him bad or hinder him good?
I'm not going to dignify that. And you guys are instantly transported to this big throne room. And there are two devils with these huge curling ram horns and these long spears in front of you, and behind them is this bizarre insect with a long spear made of ice. And beyond that, there is a beast on a throne. This horrible, rotund creature with its mouth pulled tight into this large, toothy grin and small, tiny wings poking out of his back, covered in these robes. And next to him is a woman who bears just the slightest resemblance to Lilith. But clad in this darkened armor, flames licking pieces of it, and carrying this long infernal lance. Penn, you recognize Liara instantly.
It's her. Is there
I
still
was
a
in her
demon
dream.
under my hat? I'm like, are you in there?
Yeah. Yes. Is it safe to come out yet?
I mean, safer, yes. You know what? You do what feels right, man.
But Lilith is not with you immediately.
Are they all like partying and smiling and super excited because I opened the box and now there's happiness in the abyss?
So,
Is that why there's a big toothy grin?
here's what you saw. So you went to go open the box in the abyss, and as you felt yourself being pulled away, something quickly pulled it shut.
Is Shumu still with me?
Shumu is still with you.
What's the deal, Shumu?
It was not me. Something must want you to hold on to that.
Something?
It is possible the devil that sent us back prevented the opening. He seemed very powerful. But you are all in this throne room now, and Lilith is not there.
We all had the same trip, right? Like that whole
Yes.
the abyss. Okay, just wanted to check.
Could it be
Where's
that
Lilith?
a big devil lied to us?
Oh yeah, that one though. Shano remembers when he was in Liara's dream.
Yeah.
How far are we from the throne, Liara?
You're a bit back. The moment he sees all of you, he's like, seize them.
Can they hear us, though?
Oh yeah, they can all see and hear you guys. You're right there. And as he says that, the last of his words are actually cut off as this kind of swirling line of flame wraps around him and binds him and covers up his mouth. Kind of freaking out all the other devils present.
Shano points at Liara and says, Remember the wisdom of the Prince of Lies.
All right. So meanwhile, back with Lilith. Lilith,
Where am I?
you are seated upon your throne in your castle home. There is a large, resplendent crown at your head. And people are lining up to pay tribute to the glorious Queen Lilith Singer. One by one.
What the hell?
And Poltog walks to your side. Oh, this is Ormond Leland. He is a farmer from the plantations up north. He does the bananas for the island. He's looking to pay tribute. He's brought a substantial tribute for us.
You died.
I admit I slept in, but I don't think I was dead. That's not fair.
Am I dreaming, or was that a dream?
Are you all right? We should probably
No.
dismiss everyone for today. Gathered people, I apologize. Our queen is a bit tired for the day. Please, we will bring you all in at a later date once we've sorted things out.
Where are my friends? My friends.
Oh, of course. Let me go get them for you. And he leads you to a room, and seated in the room is Liana and the Prime Minister and Poltog. And they're all like, "You summoned us, Queen? Let's..."
That asshole. I know this is a dream or whatever. This isn't real. Hey!
Oh, come on. You haven't even given it a shot.
Sure, I would play around if I had the luxury of time on my hand, but at the moment, my friends are in danger.
Are they?
If you want to play, we can do it afterwards.
You've got new friends right here. What's the difference?
These are not friends. These are backstabbing bitches and jackasses.
What about the imp?
Except him.
Would you trade them for him?
I can't believe you're doing this.
Well, I am the devil.
How I find a way to get Piz Tog back. I already said I was going to do it on my own.
All right.
I'm not giving up my friends. No more of my families. I look at Piz Tog and I say, don't forget my promise. I will find a way. Just please wait.
And as everything begins to fade around you, Lilith, Poltog reaches out and says, "I wouldn't want you to."
What?
You put yourself through so much. Sometimes you have to let people go. And it all fades away. And Lilith appears between the two devils. The mocking laughter of the devil overseeing it all, playing in the background.
Was that necessary?
response.
She's teary-eyed.
Lilith appears in front of you guys.
Hey.
Are you?
She's crying a little bit.
How far are we from her?
You guys are about 15 feet away.
Oh yeah, that's enough to run up and hug her.
All right.
So yeah, I'll do that. Hey. It's okay. We should probably step a little bit further this way as we cry and hug.
What?
Like looking at everybody behind her.
What's going on? Are you real?
I'm real. I'm real.
Sister!
Oh, yeah, that's real too.
You. Oh. I've been waiting a long time for this.
And I to cleanse our family's name.
Is it still within 30 days?
Yeah, she looks like she's in rough shape. You get the impression that this armor and these things that have been added to her are to kind of try to offset the things that she's been going through as a result of your spell.
Hey man, how's your brain doing?
I'll kill you first.
I mean, I wouldn't. It's gonna hurt you too. Just saying.
Just get yourself ready, because you're about to go to hell.
Ixthithis, barrier! And the big bug creature raises a wall of ice.
I used to be able to do that. I mean, I guess I still can technically, but...
And we can go to initiative if you guys like.
Click my token, roll initiative.
Gonna smash through this shit.
Hey, I got a 12. That's more than 10.
Are you all okay? As we get ready.
Look, mine does not seem to be wanting to go through. Oh, there it does.
Are you okay?
It's in now.
I think we're no worse for wear, but did you?
Oh boy.
Did you make
Just wanna
any?
call it a day.
Did you make any sort of deals?
No, isn't it common sense not to make deals with the? Well, I mean, actually, ignore what I'm just about to say. Situations and such.
Yeah, you know, tempting things happen.
All right. What did Norbog get? Oh, there we go. 18.
So where's this wall of ice, by the by?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm about to show you. Don't
Oh.
worry. I got this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude,
We are worrying, though.
I'm worried. Would you believe it?
Nah. Why worry? Why worry?
This is like the third fight we've done in a day.
Fight,
Yeah.
fight,
No.
fight.
I'm down. I think I'm down to my last
Okay, I think I
ultimate.
got you guys.
I'm
right.
running out of rages.
I think I only have one ultimate left. Do I? Or
Y'all
no?
are gonna be in rough shape by the end of this, but you also have 2 big uns on your hand.
Dungeon crawl. Dungeon crawl.
Something about this bug. I don't know that I've ever seen it, but it's giving me bad vibes. I'm worried.
We're all gonna die.
this, this bug's giving me bad vibes, yo. Well, let me grab my ice wall here. I'm gonna put that up here.
I don't think Norbog
There you
counted
go.
into the.
There we go. Norbog is in there. You guys just may not be able to see them because I had to add them manually.
Oh.
But they're in there as 18.
Yes. I'll remember where I go after the bug guy.
So, Ichthys makes an ice wall. That's what he does on his turn. It's kind of over. Norbog.
Are these the devils that are flanking? They're bad guys, right?
Yeah, they look pretty bad. They
Okay,
don't look great.
great. I'm gonna hit one of them then. Yeah, I'm gonna come up to this guy. I'm running out of rages, but I dig real deep that, like, me and my friends just went through some bad bullshit. Probably don't have great feelings about that. And I'm gonna make these people pay for it. So I'm gonna mark off my rage if I can find it. And then take my 2 swings at this guy with the Heartstorm Picket.
Very well.
First one. Did it come through?
No.
Oh, because the dice is still rolling? That's
Okay,
fun.
there we go.
I think that's a 19 to hit.
A 19 is, you know what? I don't know. Hang on. A 19. Why doesn't he have an armor class? Why? What?
I think that means I hit him. If he doesn't have an armor class, I mean, you said it.
I mean, hold please. I think you probably hit him, but let me just double check. Okay, yes, you do hit him.
All right.
I don't know why that happened, but I'll adjust it right now. Oh my god.
First hit
There we go.
seems to be slow going through.
First hit is a good. Second hit is not good with a 16.
I didn't roll that second hit. I rolled damage,
Oh.
or maybe I didn't.
Oh, we have a
I was supposed to roll
technical
damage for the first hit.
Okay. You want me to click it?
I think my D&D Beyond is very slow.
Oh, yeah,
There we
oh
go.
my god. 24 damage in total.
+3 because I'm raging.
All right then.
And we can take if you want, we can take the 16 that didn't hit as the second one since I must have hit it.
Very well.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. All right. Smack it good, and it's like, nah, where did you come from?
Hell.
Me too.
Go back then.
Penn, you're up.
So I pulled out a skeleton token because I don't have a demon token. But I'm gonna pull Abyss's Gaze out of my hat, just as I'm gonna say a bonus action if that's cool. Just be like, hey man, come on, like you're already here. You can't die here. So this is the normal arrangement. Look, we're not in the Abyss.
We are back in the prime material.
Yeah, we're back in the prime material, which means you can eat anything you kill.
I will attempt to destroy these major devils.
Yeah, he's like a little demon, isn't he?
Yeah,
He's like
a minor demon, and these are like bad devils. These are bad news devils.
So moving in tandem, I'm gonna.
Oh god, is that an ice devil?
It's fine. We'll kill it. He's behind a wall right now. So yeah, in tandem, I'm gonna get him to move up here because flanking. Yay!
Summoner, I'm so scared.
What happened to you, man? It's okay.
We
As I
get
run
used
behind
to creatures like this.
Hey, I'm behind a rock. I'm like, it's fine.
You got this.
So yeah, I'm gonna get him to make a claw attack. Does he get advantage because he's on the other side of Norbog?
Yes.
Cool. So I'm gonna roll that twice.
Okay. Cool.
It's a 24 to hit.
24 is a hit.
And it does 10 psychic, or I guess it does 10 psychic and 19 psychic, based on, or if Demon had advantage on its roll. Oh yeah, so it's the higher number. So it does 19 psychic damage because it had advantage.
It is.
And then I am gonna smash it with an Eldritch Blast.
Lower planes, wretch.
Hey, shut up. In Abyssal specifically. And that's a 27 to hit on the first blast.
All right, that is a hit.
And that does 6 force damage.
Okay.
And on the second one, it is, hold please. I think I clicked it right. The second one is a 29 to hit for 8 force damage.
All right, they both hit.
Hell yeah. And there you go.
Warlocks. Oh, how we loathe warlocks.
I know it sucks. You know what else sucks? I realized we're a level higher, so I'm just gonna roll a third one while we're moving on to the next person.
Well, that's a 1.
Oh, that was the damage. I rolled.
Okay, let's give me a shot. Okay, that's a
27 for 8.
yeah, that's
Yep.
another 8 damage.
Warlocks.
Oh, Galamach, get him!
No, I'm behind a rock.
No, I'm good. this is fine. All right, so our boy here has all the abilities, man, and he is gonna go ahead and make 3 melee attacks. He is going to first try to pierce Norbog with his fork. It's an 18.
Yep.
11 piercing damage.
It's 5 or 6. 6.
Right. And then his tail whips out to grab Lilith. It's a 21. Get you, Lilith.
Yeah, 21 gets me.
Okay.
He just whips me, or he actually grabs me?
His tail like snakes out behind him and wraps around you. And you are grabbed. And you take 11 piercing damage.
Cool.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Cool. All right. Cool, yeah.
Oh, no, sorry, it just pierced you. It didn't grab you, it just like stabbed you. My mistake.
Oh, okay.
I read it incorrectly. But okay, cool. So you're taking 3d6 hit points from an infernal wound every turn until someone heals it from you with a medicine check.
Dungeon Master,
Only medicine?
real quick, if I can interject.
Absolutely.
The scene quickly cuts to a hand writing in a notebook of parchment, and you see it scratches out the last line, and you hear a muttering voice go, "No, that would have killed it. That doesn't make any sense." I'm using my rewrite ability that I think everybody forgot
Very
I have,
well.
and he does something different with his turn.
Very well. Instead, he stabs Abyss's Gaze.
Yeah, thanks for that.
With the 21.
Yeah, that definitely hits him.
Abyss's Gaze takes 10 magical piercing damage.
Oh, he's fine, I think. Yeah, he's fine.
And suffers an infernal wound if he doesn't succeed a Constitution saving check.
Well, here's your con check.
Okay, he has an infernal wound, and he takes 3d6 of damage from his infernal wound until somebody heals him.
God, no.
Summon her, please!
You're okay, I'll come fix it.
You are behind the rock, I can see!
Shh, don't tell him.
Gosh.
I'm coming, man.
And then he stabs Abyss's Gaze with his fork for his third attack. With 13 piercing damage of a magical.
Let me get a pen. 23. Yeah. No, it's okay. You can't die here. You're fine.
It hurts.
I'm sorry. I'm real sorry. It's been a bad day for you.
Lilith, it's your turn.
Do I know what just happened?
Welcome, Raiders. We're fighting a bunch of devils. I don't know. I think we never established canonically. I don't think anyone else experiences it.
Yeah,
I think it's just a thing. It's a like a meta ability.
It just happens.
Oh my god. That was weird. Okay.
Nothing was weird. You're doing great.
What happened? Okay. You need to
Oh, wait.
die.
I had
Nope.
an 11 in the initiative.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a reaction. That wasn't my turn.
Oh, why aren't you on my list?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Let's add you in. All right, well, it's your turn then.
Can I see through the ice wall?
Sort of.
Can I see like shapes? Can I see the creature?
Oh yeah. You can see that there's
Ichthys?
creatures moving behind the ice wall. Yeah.
Oh, all right. I'll point out the creature that just created the ice wall. I think he called it Ichthys. Hey, Ichthys. You should be sitting on that throne, don't you think? I'm gonna need to make an intelligence saving throw
Okie dokie.
as I cast enemies abound. Unless it's immune to.
He is not immune, but he does have advantage. So let's see what his intelligence save gets him. Oh my god, he doesn't even have like a standard. He's just got straight int save. Let's go advantage. That's a 14.
Does not do it. Gotta be 17.
Oh boy. Well, this is about to go
enemies
sideways
abound.
for them in a hurry.
I was about to say,
Yup.
man, I'd pack it up and go home.
And then Koshano takes a couple steps back by Angelo. All right, let's see how this plays out.
All right. Counter counts down on Moloch Ball. Boop. Angelo. Or sorry, Lilith. Lilith, I almost skipped you. My
You
apologies.
did a little bit almost.
I did a little bit. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So the entire room in that section is completely blocked off, right?
It's currently blocked off by a big wall of ice.
Ice. You know what melts ice?
You know what melts ice?
Well, it's been a while. Let's throw a fireball.
Very well. Fireball!
Do I have any spells left for that, actually?
I don't know. Do you?
I do. I do.
All right.
This is such a bad idea. But I know my character too well. As a player, this is such a bad idea.
All right. So, where are you centering this fireball?
The wall of ice.
'Kay.
Like, I don't know, maybe here, where it won't, I guess, reach me too much.
Fair.
maybe here. I don't have
All
the
right.
ruler to. What's the radius on this thing?
It's pretty big.
Okay.
I
Okay.
want to move it a little bit
bit
north
back.
so it doesn't hit the shadow demon.
Yeah.
He's already having a bad time.
Poor demon.
The shadow demon's been through enough today.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Get me.
All right.
It's ice. Let's fight.
I mean, it doesn't dodge. If that makes
Okay.
you feel better.
Oh no! That's the thing that he put enemies abound on, isn't it?
Well, the ice devil, yeah. But also, you get to reroll 2 1s.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. I remembered for you. According to your ability.
Yeah. And these are D8s or D6?
Mhm.
D6, okay. And I'm so sorry. 1, 2. Oh, it popped up. My bad. Just take the first one.
Okay. All right. So a -2 and +10. So
Hey.
that is enough to break a section of the wall. So
Yay!
you melt a portion of it out. Comes crumbling down, and there's a 10-foot opening in the wall now where you centered your fireball.
Okay. Did it do anything to the demon at all? Did it hurt it?
No, he's immune to fire.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, no, so it didn't ruin the spell. Good job. Excellent
Great.
thinking, Lilith. Fire was a good choice, so it didn't ruin the spell I just put on it. Very smart of you.
Wait, why didn't it hit it? It's cold. It's a cold demon.
It's a devil. It's a devil. I need to point out that's a demon. These are devils.
So
This is bullshit.
No, it's fine. It's about to fight the other ones. I did a thing. It's cool.
all right.
Back. I don't know.
So the other gentleman
Oh my god.
flies over to Penn.
I went behind the rock and everything.
No, I didn't get my turn.
Oh, Angelo, sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm ahead. Angelo, it's your turn.
So-
My
So
mistake.
click happy to just end turn.
I know.
Yeah.
Look, I'm jumping ahead. Apologize. I have all these devils to play with, and
I forgive you. It's fun. I understand. I'm playing my drums as I
Angelo.
run to this demon to help Norbog fight it, and I'm going to take out my new cool split personality sword and attack with it.
Very well.
Maybe. There it is.
Damn.
And oh, I didn't even see it. That's exciting. Nat 20. Woo!
Critical hit.
All right.
And then I think I have an ability that helps with that too now. Give me a second. Oh no, just I count my base rolls of 18 to 20, so 18, 19, and 20 are all critical hits for me now with
Oh my
team
God.
swordsmanship.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, guys,
Okay.
we leveled up when we went into the abyss.
We leveled up since
Cheers.
last time. Everybody's bigger. You probably see it on the overlay.
And then
18.
I also
Yep.
get to
go ahead.
roll a d8.
God. All right.
And that would end the. Oh, I get 2 attacks now too.
Oh boy. And that's a hit too.
Bam. Bam.
Oh my god.
That's my damage.
All right. So Angelo just did like 50 damage.
Swing and a swing and a swing.
Damn. All right. So
If I
yeah,
could
it's a
rage, I
hard
would.
cut. It's a hard cut, and the thundering that comes from your sword seems to emanate a little bit more powerfully than it did previously with this change, with this alteration. And after you cut with the first swing, you can see there are multiple cuts forming, as if different potential swings are kind of coming into being at once.
Fighting. The roll that the 25
Yeah.
was an 18, but D&D Beyond didn't put it through as a critical.
Okie dokie. Well, that's
So you can double that too.
okay. Let me double that up too.
Thanks, buddy.
No problem.
I've never taken features before. Now I know why people
Yeah,
take
look-
features
Look how
instead
cool
of
these features are.
pretty cool.
All right. Shit, you guys are wrecking house on this devil right out the gate. All right, so this guy's gonna flutter. Oh, hang on. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. And then shoot. Just carefully, like, thread the needle to not get an opportunity to
Oh my
attack and
God.
get up to Penn.
Just like behind a rock, like, yeah, get him. And then there's a shadow over me, and I'm like, fuck.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi, man.
And finally trying to.
Stinging tail.
This whole day has been
Man,
real
I'm
rough
never
on
gonna-
me, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm never going to play the back lines again. I learned my lesson.
That is 13 piercing damage, sir, and I need a constitution saving throw.
Actually, need to make 2 of them to see if I can maintain concentration. So the first one I'm going to make for your tail attack.
Okay, that is 13 damage. You're okay there.
Cool. And then the second one is to maintain, which I have advantage on, and that is a 17. So I think I'm fine.
You're okay there as well.
Cool. All right, I'll take my damage. And ow!
All right, and then he forks you twice.
Stop!
24 and 16.
Those both hit.
The 16 too?
So my Staff of Power is what gave me a 16 AC.
Oh.
So I'm down to 14 now because I put it away.
Okay. Well, that's 29 damage total.
Yeah, thanks. I think based on the rules, I just don't have concentration anymore, right?
Well, I mean,
think-
it's 13 and 16, so it would be a different roll for each one.
Okay, well, there's the first one with advantage, and there's the second one with advantage. So the 22 and a 17.
I believe you're still good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That rule never made sense to me. I've tried reading it. I still don't understand.
It's individual pieces of damage, so if the damage is separated, like it's each hit, right?
Gotcha. I am hurt, though.
Yeah, you're probably not in great shape. We hate warlocks.
Just because I'm cooler than you? What's wrong with you, man?
You think you can control demons and devils?
That's my friend. And I point to the guy who's bleeding out.
So Liara is making a beeline for Lilith as soon as that wall's down. And how far can she get? No, only that far. Did she do anything with distance? No. But she does issue a terrifying command.
Oh, that's literally the spell's name.
Yes, it is. She issues a terrifying command, and she just kind of shouts out in Infernal, "Flee or die!" And man, that's everybody. I need everybody to make a charisma saving throw, except Norbog, who can't be feared.
Why?
Charisma saving
for a
throw?
30.
I believe you can't be feared in rage.
Oh, you're correct.
I'll take it.
I'm so glad I know how to play my character. It's only been 3 years.
It's like the one thing that I always remember because it was also a thing in World of Warcraft. It's like if you're enraged, you can't be feared. All right, Penn's no fear for Penn. So no fear for Lilith, no fear for Koshano. Fear for Angelo, though. Angelo,
Again?
you're frightened.
Why am I so scared of everything?
I don't know, Angelo, but you're scared again, I'm afraid. At least until you repeat the save at the end of each round. All right. And Ichthus comes after Liara, because he's got enemies everywhere. He doesn't know what's happening. So he comes in biting with his mandibles. And misses Liara with the first one. Why am I going with advantage? No advantage. And then comes in with claws. Also misses Liara. And stings in with the tail. Also misses Liara. Okay, so...
Damn, I bet on the wrong horse.
That's not great. That's not something you want. Norbog, you're up again.
Cool. Well, for starters, I forgot that I'm a wild magic barbarian and I need to roll a wild magic dice. So I'm gonna roll my D8.
Get your
that I
wild
forgot.
magic on.
5.
Get your wild magic on.
Which is whenever a creature hits you with an attack, before your rage ends, that creature takes 1d6 force damage as magic lashes out. So if somebody hits me, they get hit back a little bit.
right,
But beyond that, I'm gonna smack him twice. And do I get flanking? Because we're flanking?
Yes,
What does that mean? Do I get advantage on the hits?
you get advantage. Give him that hit.
Great. First one. And second one.
It's a 24,
And a 27.
27.
Yeah.
They're both good. They're both good
both
hits.
Okay, so I wind up and smack him. And sorry, D&D Beyond is real slow for me today.
Okay.
19 bludgeoning, 15 poison, and 3 rage.
Okay.
And
Oh
I'm
my
gonna smack him with advantage again. That's the first one. Second one is 21.
Both good hits.
All right, take the 21, and the damage is rolling. Damage is 10 bludgeoning, 10 poison, 3 rage.
All right, so yeah, you guys are beating the shit out of this dude.
It's been a really hard day. It's been a very long day. And Norbog is just over it, one-handed even with her great club, and just trying to clear the path of this underling who is hardly worth her time.
Fool, I am a hired devil. Stop this.
Then quit your job. I'm just trying to unionize everyone here. Like, you don't have to keep doing this. You can leave.
Oh my god. This is delightful. All right, Ben, you're up.
Okay. I hate it. Yeah, so after he stabbed me a couple times, and I'm like, ow, bonus action casting Far Step, which my verbal component we've established in the fact is nope, and so I just say that, and then I blink
Nope.
60 feet over here. Also, I stop maintaining concentration on Abyss's gaze, which means he will be around for one more round, and then he disappears, and I'm like, go home, man, it's okay.
Oh, thank you, please.
Yeah, so actually I rolled the lowest you can on that. He'll be around for one more round, and then he goes home. And then I can't remember, do you allow, if you have a spell that is a bonus action and a spell that is a primary action, can you do both on the same turn?
Sure.
Okay. Then I will, since I'm up here, I will hold my staff and look at Malik Ball and be like, I don't know what's going on or what you're into, seeing you're all tied up like that, but I need you to stop being alive. And I'm going to cast Negative Energy Flood. So yeah, he has to make a DC 16 con save, or he's going to take 35 necrotic damage.
35 necrotic damage.
I think he takes
All right.
half if he does.
Let me see. He is magic resistant, so I'm going to do this with advantage.
He's not undead, which is good.
He is not undead. He is just a devil. He is but a devil.
Yay.
So let's see how he does with a con save with advantage. Boop. Got a 21.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, no, he got a
a nat
29. So he's doing
Okay.
great.
So
he's
he'll
taking
take half 35, which is 16.
Let's go with
17?
16.
17.
17. Yeah, 17's better. Let's go with 17.
I can't hear you. Also, I notice I'm real close to the other two. Not great.
oh dear. Enter Merc. Your time on this plane nears its end, Shadow Demon.
I'm sure he's thrilled about that.
He's like, oh, thank God. All right, and he's gonna try and fork Norbog. 14.
Nope.
No
fork.
It's not happening.
Is he considering? Is he distracted because he's considering unionizing and leaving?
Not yet. Tail for Angelo, 12. And fork for the Shadow Demon, 25, of course.
Of course it does. Also, though, I forgot, he did technically get a claw attack on him
All right,
for his turn, so I'll roll that as he takes the damage. 23 for 21 psychic damage.
All right.
He's going out swinging.
Damn. And swing he does. But he also takes 11 piercing damage. Entermerk is looking bad. He's in rough shape, guys.
He can go home if he wants. Just saying.
You're
Go home whenever he wants.
go home whenever he likes. He didn't have to stay here.
My turn.
What you got, Koshano?
Yep. Okay. I'm going to walk a little bit further away from this demon. Up here. I hope hopefully not attracting an attack of opportunity. I don't know his ranges.
No, he's far. You were far enough away.
Okay.
It's
and I will yell down to Penn, "Hey, get ready to swing," and I will point over at. Yep. I'm going to point over at Liara and say, "I don't think we're quite ready for you yet. Gonna need you to wait." And I start whispering into my hand. They're all gonna turn on you. They're gonna turn on you. It's a bad deal. It's a bad deal. You're getting screwed. You're getting fucked. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers at her. So I need her to make a wisdom saving throw.
all right. Wisdom saving throw. Let me pull that up for her. She's pretty good. She's pretty good at wisdom.
She's a high cleric, but everybody can roll bad.
Yep. Everyone can roll bad. Let's see how she do. Wow. They are not making the saves today, guys. We got
yeah.
13.
So she will go ahead and take 46. 19 points of damage. And move use her reaction to move as far away from me as possible.
Over here.
And I have Warcaster, so I can cast a spell as a reaction to someone doing that.
As
And
an attack of
Eldritch Blast fires 3 times.
And she gets clawed by the Ice Devil for 19.
Oh shit, wait, but now she's not the closest thing to him.
No. But go ahead, make your shots.
Yeah, sure, man. All right, so I'm just gonna roll this
There are
6
multiple
times
things you
for all
need to get
3.
ready.
Okay.
Great. So the first one's 17, 18, and the next one's probably an 18.
None of those hit.
Oh my god.
She's like running past you, and you're like, "Ah!"
Pew, pew, pew.
Shit.
What is this armor?
And I will finish up.
Over here.
Yep, that's my turn.
All right, Lilith.
Okay, so if you hit the target with Dissonant Whisper, it doesn't get rid of it, right?
It just does psychic damage and makes it run away, but it's not a comp.
Yeah, it's not like a.
Okay,
ongoing
cool.
thing.
It's a one-off.
Yeah.
Um,
It is not technically a frightened effect, which is good.
Oh yeah, no, it's not.
I kind of freak out over seeing like Penn over there. I'm like, Penn, why?
He's very bloodied, and I'm like, it was no better back there.
There are no good options.
For my bonus action, I'm going to cast Mantle Inspiration. Everybody get yourself 11 temporary HP, please. Get that juice.
Run.
And you get to run right now, too, wherever you want to go without triggering any kind of attack.
Oh, you're a saint.
I'm Lilith.
Saint Lilith.
30 feet, right? It's your movement.
30 or... No, I think so. No, 60 feet. 60 feet.
60 feet?
60 feet. Yeah. Where are you going, Penn?
Man, what are you doing up here?
Oh my god,
right.
Seeing you do that, I'm flying over there.
Because
We
I'm
chose
afraid.
this dude, then they all go away, right?
Does this mean I run off the map?
I mean, no.
come
you
up
know
over
what?
here.
There's a wall there.
Oh my
you guys
god.
doing all right over here?
There are walls at the
This is
edges
pretty
of this space, so like the person you're afraid of is actually like way up here, so you can't
Okay.
move towards them. So you can move in any other direction, but just not towards them.
Also, isn't Lilith's thing optional? Like, you don't have to take the
You don't
movement?
have to.
So
Oh,
does
totally
it
optional.
affect frightened?
I just thought if I was afraid that
Oh, no.
I probably would take that action, but
I mean,
all good.
the source of your fear is so far out of sight, you wouldn't necessarily feel compelled to run away from them, but...
Phew.
Mr. Dungeon Master, question about Liara.
Yes.
What's she wearing?
She is wearing some kind of infernal armor. She is dressed up like a lancer or a horsewoman.
Shit, maybe that spell's not going to do anything then. Damn it! All right. Next, next choice, I guess. Looking at Penn, you, you bloody. I'm gonna do a 2nd level cure wounds on you, buddy. Like, okay, hang in there, hang in there.
Thanks, man.
I'm a girl. And what? 9?
Wow.
I'll take it. It's better than nothing, dude. I appreciate it.
You know what? Overall, it was a 20. All right,
Hey,
mental inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. All right.
That's the end of my
Thanks,
turn.
man.
So,
Welcome.
at this point, the bonds on Moloch Ball fade.
Oh.
Oh, you've made a bad decision.
He's
I
lying.
look at Lilith. Is he?
He's lying. Just wait for it. I have a plan. I know. It'll be great.
Okay.
Reading your facial expression.
That plan
So-
is 6 seconds from now. A lot can happen in 6 seconds.
He uses Poison Mind. I need you both to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, no.
A wisdom saving throw.
Yes, please.
Awesome.
Cool. You're both blind.
Uh,
You take
Ja-
4d12 necrotic damage. 34 in total.
there goes all those temporary hit points, which is fine.
Okay. I'll...
34.
Ow.
Yeah, ow.
And he reaches up with his gnarled ringed finger to touch you, Lilith.
Ew, don't touch me. I don't even know if
That
it's
is a
him or
critical
not.
hit.
What?
A total of 98 damage of a necrotic nature.
Lila's down.
You do have resistance to necrotic now.
So half?
That's
So half.
46? 40...
What was
I
it?
can't do math.
98?
49?
Lilith.
It's
Lilith is
49.
down.
Yeah.
Lilith's down.
But not as
And then-
bad, down.
And then he whips Penn with a 15
It technically hits now.
for 12 slashing damage and 33 force.
Pen's down? Oh, wait. Pen is not down.
Okay.
Penn is in a block of ice.
So I don't know when this would have happened, but it would have happened because we got it.
Okay.
I did take Gift of the Protector between level up,
Yeah.
which means at some point I wrote my name in my own book, which means instead of going down, I'm at 1 hit point.
Oh god.
Okay.
So yeah, something happens in my book, like latches on to me, and there's a moment of flash, and I'm just still standing, but very barely. And I'm like, ugh.
Warlocks.
I can't even be snarky. I have 1 hit point.
So you guys get up to Mulek Ball, and at the most inopportune moment, his bonds fade. And he blinds the both of you, touches Lilith. Lilith's skin turns black, and she, like, falls down. And then he whips Penn, and Penn just staggers and barely stays on his feet. That's okay. I'd have more. Angelo?
I can't see any of that. There's an ice wall.
There is an ice wall in the way.
Oh dear.
You just heard, like, your friends crying out in what was likely an incredibly painful round.
I'm honestly just gonna keep killing the thing that's in front of me until I can get to my friends.
All right. Take a swing.
So that's another critical.
All right. That's an
And
11.
then,
I think you got to roll a natural 18.
oh, I see. You're right.
But
But I get advantage.
You do have advantage, and the second one is a hit.
Second one is a hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
And then I can attack one more time.
well, let's get the damage for the first one, because you might kill it.
Okay.
Okay, you kill it.
Oh, sweet. And then I'm probably just gonna, I'm not within range of that other one, so I'm gonna run around as far as I can around that wall to my friends.
All right. And as you
Friendly
round
reminder.
the corner, yep.
Y'all have Bardic Inspiration, remember?
Yep.
Okay, I can only get here.
Okay.
So
you see your friends are really in rough shape. Lilith is on the ground. There's this kind of necrotic smoke coming off of her, and this big, gross devil that looks so much like this one you had your pact with is kind of laughing as Penn is bleeding from multiple wounds in front of him, and his eyes have glazed over black. Mushu whispers to you, "Do you have a wish?"
Oh yeah. Can you give me anything, Shumu?
Speak your wish.
I wish for all of the dangers around my friends right now to disappear forever.
As you wish. And Shumu begins to grow and expand in the midst of this into this giant, sparkling light dragon. And there is a brilliant flash of light. And we're going to take a break right there.
Okay. We had a tip come through for $100, which I believe is a four ultimate, but it just said Lilith, you must live. So I'm not sure if those are all ultimates for Lilith or
All right, maybe
what.
Wait for a clear up on that one.
Check the YouTube chat. I don't know if those are supposed to be for Lilith or for everyone else to keep her alive. So let us know in the chat if you could, Hung. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll be back in 15 minutes.
I'm playing Ludima Razorclaw, an anthropheline wizard who plays a magical harp.
Okay, but that's an elf.
Hey kids, are you tired of those boring old standard miniatures?
Where's that voice coming from?
It's not important. You can't defeat epic foes with normal heroes. You need custom heroes. And you can get all the custom heroes you need any way you want them at Hero Forge.
You hear that too, right?
Yeah, what is that?
Shut up, it's not important. What is important is that with the launch of Hero Forge 2.0 update, you have more customization options than ever. And now you can get them printed in full color.
It's just like I designed it!
Just log into HeroForge.com anytime, any place, even on your phone. You can make your heroes whatever you want them to be. Dozens of fantasy species, thousands of items to mix and match. Let you create virtually any character you can imagine.
An elephant man!
Wow, look, frog folk!
I made a giggle dog!
They even have robots!
A bald eagle riding a wolf carrying flamethrowers! So much freedom!
You can have your minis printed in a wide variety of quality materials, or download the STL file and print them at home. Oh, and did we mention that you can create custom images for your heroes and digital tokens for online games?
Wow, those Hero Forge minis
look
sound
so cool.
great!
You bet they are. Get your Hero Forge miniatures today. After all, you're gonna need them for what comes next.
Wait, what is that supposed to mean?
Get your Hero Forge minis today.
You know what? There's probably a platform out there where we could pretty simply, there's got to be something open source for creating fighting games, right? We can make a Mercs of Mischief fighting game.
Look, we gotta come up with special moves. You can't just say it's a fighting game.
Well, all the special moves are built in. We just have to rip off all of WotC's IP.
I picture that Grubhub in the Forgotten Realms is delivered by a literal grub. And when you close the door, it hops up on two legs and dashes away.
Hooves Hub.
I don't.
I don't know what's better, the name or the silence that came immediately afterwards.
I was thinking
come up to your
fleet
window?
eat. Can you imagine an army delivering one like taco to your door?
I think
Maybe.
that the Academy should corner the gig economy here.
I think it's
Let's do
Dimension
it.
DoorDash.
Dimension DoorDash?
Brandon, we can't hear you.
I think he said, "God damn it!"
That seems like a very Braden.
Now
thing
he's
to say.
flailing about, even though we still can't hear
He's
him.
entering problem-solving mode.
He's cussing out something. Like, man, that was so easy.
Yeah, I like when you like steal like a shitty truck from like some farm people.
Like
Fucking
Vince.
every cop in the county comes after you guys. When you, like,
Vincent.
break out of a hospital, it's just like, well, they went over the bridge. They're gone now.
Like, seriously, you should be ashamed of yourself. This is like the fucking easiest shit. You have been programming Monopoly games since 1992. Alright? This isn't difficult. How did you fucking whiff this so bad? No, like, this is fucking inexcusable. In fucking 2010.
Still frozen on my side. I'm playing with a bunch of fucking ghosts, and nobody can complete this auction. I'm looking at a fucking empty auction screen. And this is all fucking Ubisoft's fault. You fucking shit the bed so bad on a game that was mastered before the fucking Great Depression. Holy shit!
Ow, God, I can't breathe.
Scratched the code. It ain't over yet. I've played my Silver Flame Ritual card, which places a +1/+1 counter on each creature I control. And if I play it with the Adamant cost, if at least 3 white mana was used to cast the spell, all of the creatures gain Vigilance as well, giving my token knight +1/+1 in Vigilance, along with both of my Basari lieutenants and my youthful knight. I'm doing the Yu-Gi-Oh thing. I place into play my Silverwing Squadron, a flying human knight. It has Vigilance, so it does not need to tap to attack. When the Silverwing Squadron's power and toughness are equal to the number of creatures I control, Silverwing Squadron, whenever it attacks, create a 2/2 white knight creature token with Vigilance, equal to the number of opponents I have. And that's you, Kaima!
Party pillows don't have to be weird.
They don't.
I know. They can be very weird. That's why I said they don't have to be.
Yeah, but I mean, If you're using a skeleton as a pillow, Skylar, what are you doing?
It's a It's a what?
It's a pile of bones. It's not a pillow.
It's a friend.
It is calcium at best.
Ambush! Push!
No, please!
Ambush! Push!
Hey.
What are you doing?
You stop.
Why don't we're close?
Hello. Who would like really hard mozzarella stick? I found them on the table.
That's wooden plank, you idiot.
This mozzarella stick is good for you.
Oh, I touched. Let me touch your face.
Caress me, sir.
I'm trying to, but your face is too far.
I spilled bodies everywhere. But I do know the solution. There's a business called Penn's Catering. Feeding hellspawn and getting bodies gone. Feeling swole.
Okay, I killed their healer. Good puppy. Good puppy. You need to ride this out to its final tragedy. Like
Guys, I've been talking to this dog for a while, and he's got some good ideas.
I have a technical question. How short is that T-shirt?
It's a crop top.
You.
It's a crop top. It's not lewd. I'm sorry, my midriff is there. Don't shame me.
Are you a fucking roller derby chick in 1960s California? Why do you have a crop top?
Or alternatively, are you a volleyball dude in 1980s California?
Roll the dice if you dare. Let's go and fight, protect, persuade, deceive. Let your party run free. You can't take back your choice in the ending. So go on and work together. Burying the strangers. Help it's your story to tell. Enter the world of mercenaries. Mischief, mischief, mischief.
Helicopter parent, or his daughter he did hover. Anxious and erotic, soon became a bother. Overseeing dice rolls, correcting all her math. DM said time to go, you've caused my wrath. Round 2, fight. Tiger mom parent, watch your daughter fighting sadly. And she rolled a 1 and missed. How'd you do so badly? You disgraced our family, embarrassed me so much. Team said, here's $10, go get lunch. Helicopter, tiger parent 2, bulldozer daddy, mother drone, what's new? Difficult parents better watch your tone, or it's bye-bye helicopter, tiger, bulldozer, drone. Round 3, fight. Bulldozer daddy cleared the way for his son. Battle giants for him to make sure he had fun. Wouldn't let him fail, no hardships would he face. DM said time to go, bulldoze some other place. Round 4, fight. Mother drone parent seemed to be okay. She didn't say much, standing far away. But her son took a hit, insanity drove her. How dare you hurt my son? and she flipped the table over. Hell, a helicopter, tiger parent too. Bulldozer daddy, mother drone, what's new? Difficult parents better watch your tone, or it's bye-bye helicopter, tiger, bulldozer, drone. This is a song about Nate the Necromancer. All the ladies loved him, he was a romancer. Wing Wong Wombi, it's a skeleton and zombie and the ghoul and the ghast and the vampire song. Nate got married to his goth girl wife, had 5 daughters, lived a happy, happy life. Wing Wong Wombi, it's a skeleton and zombie and the ghoul and the ghast and the vampire song. I won't take long, no need to be vague. Each daughter died from a tragic magic plague. Wing Wong Wombi, it's a skeleton and zombie and the ghoul and the ghast and the vampire song. Nate's wife said, call Pete the polymorpher. Nate said, I'll handle it, I will raise our daughters. Wing Wong Wombi, it's a skeleton and zombie, ghoul and the ghast and the vampire song. The first dead daughter brought back from death came back as a skeleton, played drum set. Wing Wong Wombi, it's a skeleton and zombie and the ghoul and the ghast and the vampire song. Second dead daughter Nate did raise came back as a zombie, slapping the bass. Wing Wong Wombi, it's a skeleton and zombie and a ghoul and a ghast and a vampire song. The third dead daughter reanimated came back as a ghoul with piano highly rated. Wing Wong Wombi, it's a skeleton and zombie and a ghoul and a ghast and a vampire song. From the dead, gassed on guitar, she could really, really shred. Wing Wong Wombi, it's a skeleton and zombie and the ghoul and the ghast and the vampire song. Nate raised the 5th daughter, she became the singer. Alanis Morissette, vampire dead ringer. Wing Wong Wombi, it's a skeleton and zombie and the ghoul and the ghast and the vampire song. You ought to know. Nate said, well, they should form a band, take 'em on tour throughout the land. Wing Wong Wombi, it's a skeleton and zombie and a ghoul and a ghast and a vampire song. Sir Edwin Ardua, paladin blameless, found the undead band who were becoming famous. Wing Wong Wombi, it's a skeleton and zombie and a ghoul and a ghast and a vampire song. Edwin said, I've gotta put 'em down. Wait, said Nate, check their fresh sound. Wing Wong Wombi, it's a skeleton and zombie, ghoul and the ghast and the vampire song. Edwin was amazed, you guys are awful good. I'll be your manager, though I am lawful good. Wing Wong Wombi, it's a skeleton and zombie and a ghoul and the ghast and the vampire song. If the song made you sick, here, take some Dramamine. Nate will admit, it's hard to raise a family. Wing Wong Wombi, it's a skeleton and zombie and the ghoul and the ghast and the vampire song. Well, that's it, enough's been said. Now they're on tour, the Grateful Daughter undead. Wing Wong Wombi, it's a skeleton and zombie, ghoul and the ghast and the vampire song. Wing Wong Wombi, it's a skeleton and zombie and the ghoul and the ghast and the vampire song. Wing Wong Wombi, it's a skeleton and zombie and the ghoul and the ghast and the vampire song.
All right. Hope you all got your short rest in. We're about to jump back into the action, but before we do, let's take a moment to meet our players. Puck?
Hello,
Actually,
everyone.
Before you do that, we have a couple other tips. We got to know what this one's for, too, because it's $50, and it says, since I know this is a particular shitty situation, you guys can have these too. Thank you again. Thank you so much. Are those for anyone in particular, or are those rerolls? Or, yeah, just clear that up for us.
Yeah, you guys gotta tell us.
Ultimate for the GM.
Oh, boy.
Thanks, Ryle.
Thanks, Ryle. Appreciate it. I know
Anyways,
just what I'm gonna do with this one.
We're already dead.
You're alive. You have 1 whole HP. You are equally effective at 1 HP as you are at full HP.
Not emotionally.
You're better than me right now, Penn. I'm sleeping on the job, apparently.
We had this conversation on my last light game last night. All right. Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for the tips and everything. I'm a very lucky dungeon master because I get to play with these cool people here that I get to kill with impromptu critical hits for 98 fucking damage. I don't think I've ever done that much damage with an attack on anything. That's incredible.
I'm honored.
You should be. It's a great honor. I was like, they're both standing there. So I like to take this moment to let everybody tell you about the cool stuff they got going on, tell you about themselves and who they are, what they do, and how they're cool and great, and why we love them. That's the most important thing of it all. So let's start with Norbog. Norbog, tell us why we love you.
Hi, I think you guys love me because I'm adorable and I tell people they should unionize and just leave me alone. Anyways, I'm Arcady Koshka. You can find me on my Twitter, which is Arcady Koshka. You can also find me playing more tabletop games tomorrow night over on Total Party Chill, which I'm going to drop a link there. With my friend D'Angelo, who is DMing a playtest of his new system, Emerald Templars, which he wrote himself. It's very impressive. I'm very excited. It's dark fantasy that is non-European. He specializes in bringing in people of color to do the writing and inject some different cultures into fantasy when it's sorely lacking. So I'm really, really excited to go explore his world tomorrow night over on Total Pretty Chill with some cool new friends. And otherwise, I'm just hanging out on the internet, mostly over on my Twitter.
Thank you so much. We look forward to that. I've always wanted to do something in like Mazcal or something like that. But anyway, Lilith, tell us what you got going on. Tell us why we love you.
A beautiful moment. I don't know why you love me. But thank you, love, for loving Lilith enough for the donos. Much appreciated. Thank you. Hi, I'm Dipper. I'm being so freaking chaotic at the end of this. I play Lilith, the bard, and whatever mess that she's into. I play games if you want to hang out after, like, you know, like other days if you want. I stream live, so I'll interact with you, and I'm just as chaotic on my streams as I am here. So more like a personal contact if you guys want to enjoy that. I play a lot of Final Fantasy games. I'm probably going to be focusing hard more on Final Fantasy 14, and by golly, I suck at it. So I feel like if you want to kind of like backseat, I will either annoy you by not looking, or I will take your suggestions and appreciate your help because I am not good, and I'm good at that. Other than that, yeah, just check out Dipper Dog on YouTube. And I'm also, if you can't get enough of this role-playing shenanigan, I'm also on Roll for Damage every Thursday night. And play World of Darkness. And World of Darkness is basically a tabletop horror game that involves fairies, vampires, werewolves, all of that Twilight shit, except better. If you want to get the better experience, come on down on Thursday nights at 9 Eastern time, PM. Yeah. I'm not chaotic there. At least I don't think, but I still get into trouble. Apparently day one, I just found out that my very first session I've already fucked up, and that's why I'm not human.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I didn't think touching paint in the Fey world was a big deal. Oops.
Paint?
Let that be a lesson for you, kids. If you go somewhere new, don't touch don't touch anything. Don't be aware of magical paints in your neighborhood. Check to see if there's a wet paint sign. Maybe there's people at work.
Panicked, okay? I was being chased. I didn't have a luxury of like, take your time and think. No, it's more like, this is happening. They're going to get you now. I'm like,
Paint.
I got to camouflage myself somehow. It was my poor attempt to disguising.
Excellent.
I guess I disguised myself way more than I thought I did.
I mean, it worked.
I wasn't human. Why would they do that for me at that point?
Sounded like it works great. Angelo, tell us why we love you.
I like this question. It kind of makes me a little uncomfortable, but
it definitely does.
I enjoy that you asked it because it's different than we've answered questions before. I think people like to watch me because I'm really committed to my characters and I do cool different voices. And so that leads me to just a little bit of a snippet of that secret project I was telling you about. It is a voice acting gig for an animated series, and I'm going to be playing somebody who speaks Italian. So it's been a long time since I took Italian, but I get to use some kind of some skills that I learned in junior high, and I get to play with some accents and stuff. So I'm really looking forward to that project and telling you more about it as I'm allowed.
That sounds awesome.
I just know 2 words in Italian. It's Silenzio Bruno.
That's good.
Yes.
I mean,
So y'all we know what I'm talking about.
We don't talk about Bruno.
We're gonna mix all the things.
The other one is gelato because I really liked ice cream over there, and that's all I ordered.
Yeah, the Italian culture is very fun, and it's fun to like explore it too. Again, as the characters, with some experience in the past. I love it.
Sounds like a blast.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Koshano, tell us why we love you.
Push the buttons. I'm Jonathan, also known as the Man Maker, also as the producer here. I push the buttons. Got a few things coming up. One, we did get a response. That was for 5 rerolls. Everybody gets a reroll.
Logged.
But yeah, the long-awaited podcast, Eberhardt PD&D, tomorrow going to be publishing the prologue episodes for our Patreon only. So if you're any level of patron on our Patreon, you can hear those early. Get to hear a little bit about how the situation came to be, the situation that we'll be in. And should just be a couple weeks. Don't have an exact date yet, but a couple weeks, and the actual episodes will be dropping on podcatchers everywhere where you get your fine podcasts. There will be episodes. Make sure you're following us on Twitter. Make sure you're in our Discord for all that sort of stuff. Get all this sort of information about new projects that are coming out. And hey, check out our Patreon. There are fun benefits.
Thank you so much. Get to Patreon if you want to get a preview of the cool stuff that's going on with that. I've listened to it. It's pretty good. You're going to want to check it out. Anyways.
Very good. It's an interesting take. It's a buddy cop.
It's an interesting take.
Comedy in a modernized D&D world.
It's kind of cool. I'm enjoying it. Penn, why do we love you?
You love me because I'm cute and spooky and I theoretically try my best. And that's really all you can ask for in these trying times, as I keep hearing in the commercials. But hey, if you want to see more from me, you can see me over on YouTube at Noctum Sky. I do a lot of gaming stuff. I've played Eldritch Dating Sims. I've played Slime Rancher. If you want to see me way back when I started, all that good jazz. And I'm actually starting recording again this week it's so good to get back into it. So I'm excited. So go check me out over there. You can also technically find me on Twitter if you want to see the occasional thing. I mainly share stuff more than anything, but it's fun over there. I don't know. It's Twitter. Whatever, man. If you're there, you're there. But yeah, that's me.
Thank you.
Go right now and sub. Let's get this man to 1K. Let's go. He's funny.
To the moon. No. Now I'd like to talk about my true love, our sponsor. Hero Forge is sponsoring our episodes currently. And if you haven't been to Hero Forge, it's an all you Hero Forge. They support us. There's new stuff coming out all the time. You got texture, you got new weapons, you got new items, you got 2 characters on the same platform, which is the latest thing they've put out. That's incredible. You can create your perfect team, like an Android 17 and 18, which is, I think, is a really cool pair, and I would love to play that in a game sometime. Anyways, Sean likes anime. No, so go to Hero Forge and go check them out. We do have a discount code with Hero Forge. Tell me that discount code.
Use our discount code Mercs. If you look down the bottom left of your screen, use our discount code Mercs for 10% off those full color printed minis. If you haven't seen those full color printed, well, you probably saw some in our ad there, but honestly, they look even better now because those were some of like the first run beta test ones, and we've gotten some more recent ones. They are crisp.
Only gotten
no painting
better.
required. Table ready right out of the box. Very cool. Save 10% with discount.
You could save 10% while supporting the show. Put it in. What a great deal. What Asmodeus wouldn't give you that deal if he was giving deals out. I've heard he's been around. I don't know for sure. Anyway,
just do it. Give me that green screen and make me look like Shia LaBeouf right now.
do it. Sheila move. I can't do a bit right now. Thank you so much. Support them. They support us. Love Hero Forge. Thank you for sponsoring this episode, Hero Forge. I'm Puck. I'm a dungeon master. I do a lot of things. I haven't been doing a lot of things lately because, man, life is crazy. And but I have been working on a video about kobolds. Kobolds have a bit of a bizarre genealogy in media, from their humble beginnings in German folklore to the various versions that we had today. So I wanted to answer the question, where do all the versions of kobolds come from? And I feel I have answered it quite handedly in my latest video, which is almost done editing and will likely come out within the next week or so. So you're going to want to check that out on my channel, Puck in Talk, where I will also be streaming my world building for this new world we will be playing in the fall called The Countdown to Last Light, which is a harsh and cold, unforgiving world exploration. Some of the fine people you see here may be seen in it, and you look forward to that and get a little bit of preview and maybe inform some stuff and help me name some NPCs or towns when you're in there. And it's a lot of fun. You come join out. I've had some people join in. I'll probably have a couple more guests before we're done. And that's it. Thank you, everyone. Oh, and it isn't obvious why you love me. It's the beard. No. So let's get down to the show. Welcome back, everyone.
Fucking adorable.
Yes. Thank you all so much. When last we left our heroes, they went up to the biggest bad guy in the room. And one could argue that for the very first time, that has resulted in very drastic repercussions for the party. This group has sassed off gods, dragons, archdevils, angels, interdimensional beings. Nothing as bad as this. This devil gang boss ruined the lives of Penn and Lilith in a single turn. And it's almost as if all of the history of mouthing off to powerful upper beings culminated to that single moment.
will be retribution.
But in the midst of this sorrow, Angelo has stepped forward and called upon the glittering dragon Shumu. And Angelo has made a wish. And Shumu has risen up to this glorious size, illuminating the entire room. And in a flash of light, this devil is banished, and this devil is banished, and the armor is stripped from Liara, and she stumbles shaking to the ground. And Moloch Ball in front of you, Penn, gazing in awe of this dragon. What is this? Is banished.
And we're blind.
Yeah, you don't see it. Penn doesn't see it.
Blind, dude.
Lilith is a little bit worse than blind.
Does the
Bleeding out.
ice wall drop?
Yes, the ice wall does drop with the devil disappearing.
Yeah, I feel like Team Practical and getting shit done down here. Just noticed nothing that went on because there was an ice wall.
And Shumu bursts into thousands of tiny golden glowing speckles that kind of rain down over the room.
Oh no. Can I tell if that means he died?
Not died. You get the impression, you get a feeling from Shumu that Shumu has used up all of the energy that they have to give at this point. And that they may return again at some point, but it will take time.
If we're out of initiative order, I'm gonna run to Lilith and Penn.
Yeah.
Very well.
I was gonna say, are we still in initiative order?
We are out of initiative order for the moment.
Does anyone have a
Are we all attempting to
a potion
heal Lilith
or
at the same time?
Fuck, what is does anybody have? Does anybody have anything? Does anybody have anything?
Yes, healing word.
I throw handy on her.
It's not much now that I'm only at my second level spells, but
I think he has Cure Wounds 3rd level, if I'm correct. So
Liara is crawling over, trying to get to Lilith.
Stay back. Stay the fuck back. I'll stand in front of the way.
She kind of glares at you as you stand in her way.
You touch her, I will make your skull explode.
All right. Lilith, you're healed.
You are so dead. Where is he? What happened?
Look over at Angelo.
I don't know where Shumu is. Lilith, it was the dragon that was in the box. He asked me for a wish, and I wished that our enemies just disappeared forever.
Like, murdered them, or?
I was in a rush. I said disappear forever. I don't know what that means. I came around the ice wall and I saw you. You were all black and you looked dead, and I just said the first thing that came to my head, but I don't know what it means.
I look at my hands if I still look like I'm covered in necrotic.
You
Magic.
don't look like you're covered in necrotic. And in fact, you feel as though some presences have been stripped from you. In fact, you feel more Lilith than ever. Than you have in a long time.
I
Are you okay?
I think so. Does that mean the contract's gone?
I look to Koshano because he's
Don't-
the only one that would understand contracts.
Do I have any idea of how her infernal contract would be affected?
You haven't seen this one. But this is all a bit of new water for you because you also don't know where Moloch Ball went. In Moloch Ball's seat, now that you guys have been given a moment to recover, you can see a small gilded glass box with a golden handle. And inside there is this squirming maggot, large and round.
It's him. The one who's made all of this happen. The king. My father. Never has he looked so weak to me. Is everyone else okay?
You?
My mind's everywhere right now.
Who? How many of you is still in there?
What?
You're not feeling like tormented by devils, are you?
She closes her eyes and tries to concentrate and try to feel out for Hellsinger, or Zariel, or the Death Knight.
Hellsinger is still there.
Yes and no. I'm still here in the other version of myself. But not Zariel or that Death Knight. I feel weaker.
Right. But I think, for the moment, things are kind of in our favor. So I guess what would you like to do with that? And he points to the, what I'm assuming is the soul maggot.
Hellsinger made a deal with some night hags, so I just need to get all these contracts out of my life. I'm tired.
What do you want us to do with this? And I point over to Yara.
I lean over. I'm still kind of like on the floor. You should stand down and let the monarchy go.
Kill him.
What?
Kill him. Do it now. Destroy the maggot.
I can't.
She's shaking. Do it. You have to kill him. He'll come back. He'll find a way to come back. He always comes back.
I look at the group like, I don't know.
I will.
I don't know.
This is why I had to get rid of you. You were too weak.
I'll take Lilith's hand. Whatever
Reach
your
out
other
and take it.
contract problems are, sort something out. This is a problem that it seems like you can get rid of now. One you've wanted to for a long time. But it's up to you. Whatever you want to do with this, for you.
I look back at it. And then I look back at Liara like, why do you want him dead?
Liara is shaking and crying at this point. Don't you? He was worse to you of any of us.
But you don't have a reason. You were his favorite.
Was I?
Weren't you?
Do you know what it was like? Do you know the things I had to do to please him? To keep his favor? The atrocities I committed in his name, he has to die.
Atrocities. What atrocities?
The rebels, anyone who stood in his way.
You murdered them?
Of course. I had to. I was his blade.
What would have happened if you weren't?
I might have ended up like you.
I try to get up and I will go towards the chair and look at this box with the worm inside.
It's squirming against the glass. This disgusting, faceless creature.
I don't have a lot of knowledge in it, but I'm going to search in the mind of Helsinger and see how to kill it.
It's simple enough. You can destroy it or forge it into a soul coin.
It's best to be rid of what's not necessary in this world. And she doesn't feel Helsinger resisting Lilith.
Mm-hmm.
Having her hands start to glow and there's fire, and she's gonna burn it in her hands. I don't know if it squirms or if it's effective at all. If it's a little
squirms and struggles. It just kind of like screeches and sizzles until eventually it burns away to ash in your hands.
I thought I would feel something. I look to everybody.
Yeah.
Do you feel?
Empty. Looking at the fire in my hands.
Penn's a
What do
little
you need?
further back from everybody else while all this was going on. And Lilith, you said you looked at everyone?
Yeah.
You see he's pulled out a small silver cage, and he looks angry. Like I look almost like frustrated, and there's just a look of like desperation, and you can see like he's bloodied, like the spectral eye that was there is like cracked and flickering, like he looks on his last rope, and he just kind of takes a step back, and then you don't see him anymore, and he's gone.
Penn. Penn.
And for all cases and purposes, that is invisibility. And I mean, I'm sure you can still hear him, but you just hear footsteps running.
Penn, get back here! Wait! Why?
Everyone copes differently, Lilith. If he needs a minute, give him a minute.
He's hurt.
I will go after Penn. I'll use a magical awareness to get 60 feet. And I will keep magical awarenessing to that 60 feet. Because I got 4 of them to burn. And I will go keep an eye on Penn because he is very bloodied.
I think this only lasts an hour with concentration.
Yeah, I'll give him his space, but yeah, that is a decent point that he did just almost die.
I'll call after Norbog. Do you want me to follow? I've got healing words still.
Oh crap, you might be better than me to follow then.
Well, I'll come with
Nothing.
you.
Yeah. Look,
We should go.
I don't know what that's about, but maybe you should. Look, vengeance is more hollow than you think it will be. Right? But now you can look for something else. Chase something else. Or chase nothing.
This was
But
just
this-
the beginning.
The beginning of what?
I don't have a clear answer of what's going on with the contracts and deals, Koshano. This was just the first step.
If it was party to him, there's a good chance that it's nullified. It could look. We'll sort that out. What's important now is you're okay, and he can't hurt anyone else. Ben held Bowler in for a hug. You're okay.
Lilith,
You won.
Lilith starts to cry.
You won.
We live.
We lived. We all lived.
I just wish Piss Dog was still here.
Right. We didn't. Yeah.
Koshano.
Yeah.
Promise you won't die again.
I don't have any plans to. I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna have to die eventually, right? But hey,
Eventually.
it never lasts that long. Tougher than I look.
You are resilient. So what do we do with her? Looking at Liara.
That's up to you, I think. This is probably not something you want to sort out right at this moment, but I think the kingdom's kind of in your hands right now. Your next steps are, gonna probably affect this place pretty big. Unless there's someone who you think you can trust to make those decisions better than you.
This place needs to start new. And I look at Liara like, I'm abolishing the monarchy and bringing democracy. Our family is not fit to rule.
You should make a proclamation.
What is happening? Penn, where are you going?
There's nowhere in particular. He's just running. He's just running and running and running. And I don't know when he'll stop. But like, unless there's something in the way, I don't know that he will stop until he just can't. And you can't see invisible tears, which sounds really corny, but yeah, like I don't think they go anywhere.
You can't see invisible tears.
Once they're no longer part of it. As they're chasing him, they see little splatters in the ground.
So Penn, you run past the rebellion rushing into the castle. As you run out, you see there are no more devils about. You see the remains of the battle. You see the crumbled castle, the claw marks from the dragon. You see people rushing in, hurt, wounded. As you get past them, you see the piles of bodies that they had to get over to get inside. And as you exit out, make your way into a dilapidated village. Town at the edge of the castle. There's a massive pit in which dissenters are thrown. The rest of the town is a bit ramshackle. It's clearly been neglected for some time. And at the edges of it are the water, the ocean, and a massive dock that stretches out. You start to circle the island now, or are you just gonna go
No, I just hit the edge of the water. And like I probably even take like a step or two into it because I don't even realize. And then I just fall to my knees and just sit there. Vacant. Just emotionally like so gone. And I know that I could talk to my patron or Handy or anyone, but I don't even know what to say. So I just sit there for a while.
Now, Norbog and Angelo are following close behind. You guys, Norbog, you can tell with your magical awareness that Penn is kind of stopped there. Do you guys make any effort to approach, or you?
I'm not gonna. I will. Angelo, he's just being alone over there. I mean, I'm not gonna bother him. If he passes out, he'll drop concentration and he'll show up. So, like, I don't think he's in danger. So we'll know if he is, though. But mean, glad somebody at least knows where he is, but if Penn loves talking about his feelings, and if he doesn't want to talk about his feelings, he means it. So, and I glance back to the keep where the rebellion just happened and the waste of dead bodies through the courtyard, and I'm gonna head back and start practically picking up the pieces of the rebellion and touching base and trying to find the prime minister and figure out what they're going to do now that the rebellion has succeeded.
All right.
I hear everything that Norbog says, and I completely agree. I even probably say that. And I sit crisscross in the sand and stare at where she pointed he was. I can't heal him unless I see him, so I'll wait until he drops it either way. But hearing her talk about him as well as she knows him reminds me that there are parts of me from my past that knew him very well too. And moments where we laid on a floor in a room together and had laughs on rooftops and traveled on magic carpets or something, and all those times that we had together, I know that this is what's best for him is the space. And we even, I think, had philosophical conversations about giving people space. So I'm happy to just sit and wait with him as invisible or visible until I can help him.
All right. A man in a blue bandana is walking along the beach. And he walks past Penn, invisible as he is. And he waves a hand. And the sea comes up around you, Penn, as you're invisible. And almost like embraces you. And heals your wounds.
I start playing with something I have around my neck.
There's just like a shudder. Like I can tell it's healing me.
Yeah.
There's like a shudder and just like violently gets up and just shakes and it's like, stop it. And I look at whoever this is who I don't know. Who the hell are you?
Oh. Name's Archie.
Well, keep your magic to yourself.
Not necessarily mine. Sea heals those who need it.
I don't need the sea. I don't need the sun. I don't need any of this. I don't need any of it. And he's breaking down again. And he's visible at this point because I'm sure he lost concentration when he was raging out. I don't need it. I don't. And he looks back at the castle and he sees that Angelo's followed and he just like almost ashamedly looks away.
Suit yourself. And Archie just walks off the dock.
You can go back, Angelo. I don't need your help. And he's like looking away, like kind of up, like he can see you out of his peripheral, but not like dead on.
I speak softly, but loud enough that he can hear me from the distance. I know you think you don't need anyone or anything right now. So I'm here if you change your mind. I thought I was going to be alone forever in the abyss. I didn't think you were coming back for me. And I'm not going to leave you alone unless you specifically tell me to.
You will eventually.
No, I won't. I keep playing with the thing around my neck. Penn, I have to tell you that no matter what, you're not alone. Because Jobetta gave me something. And I don't know for sure, but I think this pendant, it was meant for a moment like this one. I'm supposed to pray to Sulune, and everything's gonna be all right.
It doesn't work like that. It doesn't just get solved. It doesn't. You can only run for so long in so many places with so many different people until you realize that you might be the thing that's the problem. I know that in the end, they're going to leave. They all will. It's just how it's going to happen. And I can't do anything about it. I can't. I accidentally almost broke Lilith, and I thought I had a way to fix it, and that was a lie. And I would have done it. I would have taken it. And now it's fixed. And so she will not need me because I've seen the way she and Koshano look at each other. And he says that with a particular sound of distaste. And I know Norbog doesn't want to be around anymore. I know. Because things like what just happened. I almost died. I have a god. That's the only reason I'm still alive. Lilith was on the ground. And the thing that's the most upsetting of all is the thing that made me leave is that I wanted that soul. A way to take them and get things out of them, like information and knowledge. And I wanted it. I wanted it so bad. And Lilith is the only reason I didn't take it. And I don't want to think about Sulune or the ocean because Jobetta is gone. Jobetta is at the keep, and I don't belong at the keep anymore. They can say that I do, but I don't because of this, and I gesture broadly. I'm not a good guy. And when everybody parts ways, the only things that were keeping me good will be gone. And I have to come to terms with that.
All I can say is that your fears and worries are valid. We've all done things that we're not proud of. And you're right that sometimes the mistakes we make are damaging on a grand scale. But I will never believe that someone who protected me and made me feel warm when I was cold and smiled at the way their friends smile like you do to your friends could be bad. At least not all bad. We all have good and bad. You're not a bad guy. Sometimes we do bad things, but we can't take on whole labels for all of our behaviors. It's impossible. Some may leave, some may stay. You'll make new friends. You have a purpose And just because you don't know what it is right now doesn't mean you don't have one. Please let me heal you. Please come back with me to them. I know they miss you.
Just buying time.
So keep buying time. That's what we all do until we die.
And he'll reluctantly take a step towards Angelo. And then another, and then another. Just kind of like walk up with that kind of like abashed, I don't really know what I'm doing, and won't really look you in the eye.
I want to ask Koshano if I can tell him to use his sending.
I think I got squeeze one out. What?
I'm really worried. Can you tell Penn to come home? To his family? Just want to get that message out.
Yeah. I will be sending to Ben. Lilith asks you to come back and join your family. You got a home with them.
If Penn allows me to hug him, I'd like to use my last ultimate to do something to the effect of a mass cure wounds, healing word, bardic inspiration, something to give us a rest instantly. All of us.
Healing rest hug?
Yeah.
Absolutely. You may certainly do so.
Healing hand turns to a healing hug.
And as you hug Penn on the beach, the Dungeon Master spends his ultimate.
Everybody click long rest now.
Archie walks out onto the water, his natural water walking, doing its work. That friendship's around here somewhere. And he gets a message from the sending stone. Archie. You got Archie. Have you found the friendship yet? It's lurking a few fathoms deep, but it cannot hide from the master of the ocean. By the way, you were right. They're fraying at the edges. Looks like Ball took more out of them than we expected. It appears the Wish Dragon has been engaged. Ah, excellent. They're depleting their resources nicely. I believe one more attack ought to do it. I think so, but I don't think that'll be enough to break them. No. We need another departure. I think it's time we dangle something out to make another crack. Find the friendship, then look for me at the Quill Point Islands. As you wish. Geez, am I still supposed to call you Misty Moon? What do I call you now? Misty's fine. And that is where we end today. Thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to my incredible party members for joining me and letting me bat them around a little bit and do some things with them this week. Tune in next week where we learn a little bit more about what's unfolding in the back end here. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to our incredible sponsors at Hero Forge. Thank you to our incredible patrons and all the cool people who donated all the stuff to juice these guys up for the next fight.
Don't worry. You can use those.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We're
Oh, look, I
gonna
still got
use
another.
those.
I still got another ultimate. So-
You have another one still?
I still had the one from before. I had two. You guys gave me another one, and I was still sitting on this one, so I still got another one to use. But that's it for today, folks. Tune in next week as the story continues. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned for the cutscene and the raid, and we'll see you all next time on the Mercenaries of Mischief. Until then, class dismissed.
It's D&D.
It's D&D.
It's D&D.
It's D&D.
We all agreed to play some D&D. That means role-playing, fighting and slaying, solving puzzles, maybe it's just me. But you guys won't.
No, we won't.
You guys just don't.
No, we don't.
Follow a single plotline through and through. I'm not complaining, but instead of gaming, you find the weirdest other things to do.
Meanwhile, back at the academy, when we previously checked in with the storyline going on, Darius was tinkering with the principles of attunement. Koshano and Gearstrip had looked at some potential enchantments, improvements, adjustments to the Mage Tower and the Keep. And various people were, doing things about the academy when Gearstrip's Gearworks exploded. And this is where we join back in. Koshano and Gearstrip rush back over to the Gearworks where people are starting to gather. All kinds of strange smoke and apparently magical fire are still just flying out of this. Occasionally there's something that seems like a firework. It goes off and it explodes and makes a small rain cloud that strikes lightning and goes, but a bunch of minor magical effects happening in the air as tons of things are destroyed. Works in progress, components, all. And they're lying on the ground, bloodied, burnt, apparently not breathing. This is Darius McLaren. On his hands are work gloves that he always wears that seem to be shimmering of their own volition. A sort of pulse coming off. And as everyone arrives over, Koshano reaches down. Gearstrip, do you have any healing apparatus? Is this guy, is he dead?
Possibly. There's a lot of ways. He may not be fully dead. I'm
big
not a
guy, big
doctor,
guy.
you see.
Hey, big guy. And Koshano slaps him across the face, and that orcish relentless endurance kicks in, and he springs up, simultaneously a lot stronger than he's ever been, and goes into a rage. Yes, Darius McLaren has always had one level of barbarian from his family line. He's just, oh my god, hey, whoa. He looks at his hands. What happened? Where's
You
the
exploded, my boy. Congratulations.
No. This am I dead? Am I dead? And he grabs at this other Koshano who has in his hand the staff of, what exactly do we call it? The staff of thunder and lightning.
Yeah.
As he's grabbing at Koshano, flailing around, his hand grabs hold of the staff of thunder and lightning, and in his panic, he shoots off a lightning bolt straight from out of it. And I goes, what the fuck did you just do that? This is attuned to me. Oh. Looked at his gloves. I was experimenting with trying to adjust attunement. There's a shared. I was using the weapon that was attuned to me and the weapon that was attuned to Jabetta. And I think shared identity. Shared identities. Yes. Oh. Whoa, hold on. And he takes off the glove and he hands it over to Gearstrip. He's like, put this on. Put this on.
Ah, very stylish, my boy. What do I do with this?
Take the staff, right? And
of course.
Try to don't hit anybody, but like try to use it.
Ice storm. He fires one off into the sky. Amazing.
I think I accidentally did something real cool. And as they break down the sort of what he went through and some testing over the next few days, they discover that what he has created is gloves of shared attunement. By identifying any sort of shared identity of a group, you're able to exchange attuned items while wearing these gloves. And the attunement that he was experimenting with is those who call the Academy home. So these gloves can be worn by anyone who calls this Academy home and used to make use of the attuned items of anyone else who calls the Academy home.
Exquisite.
So get ready for some hardcore legendary item training mid-battle whenever we make it back to the keep. If we make it back to the keep. I don't know. These things exist, though.
Item swap.
That's my cutscene story.
I will
who else?
say, at the end of that, Gearstrip whacks Darius on the shoulder and says, "My boy, today you are a gunsman."
I thought I was a gunman. And with that, does anyone just to take a quick inventory? Who still has cutscene stories to finish? Just so the audience knows if anyone's interested in donating those cutscenes. Who still has stories to finish?
I think anybody does.
Did anybody have any in progress?
I've never had one.
I think that's it.
Well, I mean, there we go, guys. You can still get Angelo a cutscene story. There is time.
We have a cutscene story. There's time. Yeah, absolutely.
We have 8 more episodes, folks. And so since we only have 8 more episodes, we'll say it'll take 3 to complete a story. So if we can get 3 cutscenes for Angelo between now and the end of the season, Angelo will make something crazy happen. Who knows what that will be? Until next time.
Class dismissed.
School's out for summer.
There was adventure, but you guys wouldn't venture. Instead, you said the mountains looked real nice. Middle of winter, you went to the hinter, lands of permafrost and frozen ice. You hid from every danger, you wizard, rogue, and ranger, and found the perfect alley for your quest. In the lands of no man, you guys built a snowman and said that this adventure was the best. It's D&D. It's D&D. It's D&D. It's D&D. We all agree to play some D&D. That means role-playing, fighting and slaying, solving puzzles, maybe it's just me. Do you guys won't?
No, we won't.
You guys just don't?
No, we don't.
Follow us in